Alrighty, today we're going to be looking at credit cards. So credit cards are a way of spending money that you don't currently have. So essentially you can use it like you'd use a debit card, like a beep boop, one of those tapping cards. You can just tap on something and the bank will give you money straight away, even if you don't have it. But you need to pay it at the end. So let's look at this particular card. So it's up to 60 days interest free, which sounds really nice because it means, well, you've got 60 days to pay it off. And hey, although it's a high interest rate, it's unlikely you're going to need it. However, the fine print says something a little bit more malicious, right? If you think, 60 days interest free, well then, on the 61st day, you'll only have to pay, 1 day's worth of interest. But no, what it says down here is it says it's calculated daily, so it's daily interest from the date the debt is incurred if not paid by the due date. Meaning, if you don't hit the 60-day mark, you'll have to pay for every single 60 days that you've missed. So, let's have a look and see how we go. So Rowan uses his credit card to purchase a new sound system for $1,450. Unfortunately, you can only pay $1,000 at the end of the 60-day interest free period. So calculate the amount that Rowan will still owe before the interest is charged. Well, he spent $1,450. He paid back $1,000, so he still owes $450. Now, since that is going to increase by this amount for the 60 days plus how long it takes him to pay it back. And it says in part B that calculate the interest Rowan will see on his next credit card statement if he pays the balance of the amount owed after a week. So after a week after 60 days, well, that would be n equals 67 days. The interest rate is 19% per annum. And the principal is $450. Since we're just looking for the interest, credit cards use simple interest, so we can just use PIN for this. Just make sure that since we've got 67 days, we want to convert that to 67 over 365 years. And now we can just substitute straight in. So 450 times 19 over 100 times 67 over 365. And that gives us $15.69. So the amount of extra interest he will see will be $15.69, which doesn't sound like a lot, but obviously $450 is quite a small borrowing amount, and every credit card is going to have different rules about them. So often it's in the fine print that you want to read before you get locked into a credit card debt. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.